Hey guys, Jake the Sports here. It's a little cold out, so I actually have my hat on. It's actually freezing. I don't know why I'm wearing shorts and everything. But, yeah, sorry I didn't get to the noon games. I think what I'm going to do is just give a recap of the whole day. I'm actually going on a walk with my friend in a few minutes, so I'm not going to be able to really get to the games. I will, or to get to, reacting to the games until super late at night. I will still react to some games that are going on now, though, or that are about to go on. Like, I'm definitely going to react to that Auburn-Georgia game. That's a good one. But yeah, for the most part, really a lackluster day today. I mean, really, there were only two good games on, and those games were in Texas A&M and Alabama. Alabama's just dominating. Texas A&M kept it close, but I mean, who really thought they were going to win? Let's be honest. And then UGA Auburn, which is going to be tonight. That's the big game. That's college game day. So that's the college game day location in Athens. So really, the big games were Texas losing. God, listen. I hate the Big 12 as a whole, and I'm just going to be honest. Like, every single week, the Big 10 just gets punched and punched and punched every single week, and they get worse and worse and worse. I mean, it's just pitiful and sad at this point. I mean, like, of course I'm going to tell you that the Big 12 is trash. Of course I'm going to tell you that they're basically a Group of 5 conference. We already know this. I don't need to explain for 5 minutes why. I mean, what do you want me to say? I saw this coming. I didn't get a chance to say this, but after that, when I reacted to like LSU and Georgia and Texas all having bad games, I never got the chance to tell you this, but I wasn't mad that Texas lost. I wasn't mad. You know why? Because I knew I knew for a fact they would lose another game, and they're probably going to lose at least 2 more, because they're just absolute garbage. I mean, are there any undefeated teams left in the Big 12 besides Oklahoma State, an actual trash can who beat Tulsa by 9 points? I mean, what is this? What is this, Big 12? Tell me what you are putting out on the field, because I have no clue. I mean, it's disgusting. It's hideous. Just, my eyes are burning watching you guys play football. This is unbelievable. The Big 12, sorry, not the Big 10. The Big 12, next conference realignment, you guys are done. You guys are going to be gone. Okay? You're getting disbanded. I'm telling you right now. In all sports, seriously. The only thing saving you in basketball is Baylor and Kansas. That's it. That's literally it. And what other sports are you good at? I mean, I have no freaking clue. No one's gonna miss you when you're gone. Okay? The Pac-12 is more goddamn stable than you, and that is sad and pathetic. I mean, Texas losing today was not a surprise. They lost to a TCU team who lost to what? Freaking Iowa State, who lost to ULL. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Texas is trash as usual. I hate Texas. After we lost to them in that, like, freaking triple overtime game, that's when the Texas is back started. And I hate Texas is back, because they're never going to be back. They're bragging about the 1950s or something, because that's not coming back. That's not coming back. Notre Dame's coming back. Texas, no way. What other games? Meaningless. Oh yeah, Baylor, the one team I vouched for in the Big 12. You lost to West Virginia. This conference is a joke. This conference is a clear and utter joke. So, Big 12, I don't want to talk about you anymore. because I've said you're trash so many times, it doesn't even mean anything anymore. Everyone knows you are garbage. Everyone knows you do not deserve to be a Power 5 conference. So, yeah, I'm done talking about the Big 12. UNC, as usual, overhyped. They're beating BC by 6 or something. Something sad. Yeah, I'll give UNC some credit. I believe they haven't played in like 3 weeks or something. I don't think they've played in like 3 weeks. So, okay, that makes sense. But again, you shouldn't be beating a Boston College team, which they're 2-0, but they're not amazing. They're a 6-win team. So if you want to beat Clemson at the end of the season, like you're telling everyone, yeah, you can't do that. What other games? Oh, yeah, Texas A&M against Alabama. I don't think I need to speak much on this one. I think everyone expected Texas A&M to lose, and I know the game's not over, but they're going to lose. I mean, Texas A&M, another team. Listen, there are these teams that fall into this category of getting overhyped every single year. There's a few teams. Nebraska, Texas, Texas A&M. Who else? There's a few other teams. Michigan, definitely Michigan. And, gosh, there's another team that I was just thinking of that I forgot. But there's this category of teams like Nebraska, Texas A&M, Texas, Michigan. All these teams have a common factor to them. They used to be good. They used to be good teams. And everyone thinks they're back to being relevant because they've already won in their program's history. Well, it's time to wake up, because that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Until Texas joins like the SEC or something and actually plays decent competition and they start getting better recruits, it's not happening. I don't care. You are not winning a national championship in the Big 12. And if you do, I will be majorly surprised. But again, this is Texas A&M we're talking about. And again, Texas A&M can't get off their feet because they're an old Big 12 team. They're used to playing in the Big 12. They're not getting amazing recruits. They've had a few good recruiting classes. They're actually getting better now, but they still can't get up off their feet. And you know why? Because they played in the Big 12. All these Big 12 teams moving to the SEC, and they're getting dominated. They're getting whipped. Mizzou, absolutely trash. You get the point. Everyone, when they had that one close game with Clemson, and everyone says, Texas A&M's your new national champion. I mean, it's unbelievable. They thought Kellen Mond was going to be the next Cam Newton or something. I don't even know. The next savior of the school. The next damn Deshaun Watson or something. I don't know. But he's clearly not. He's clearly not. He had that one great game against Clemson. Everyone's been talking about him and overhyping him. And he just can't live up to it. I mean, this defense for Texas A&M this game has done the best they can do. The best. They had that basically pick six. I mean, let's be honest, it was basically a pick six. Got him stopped at the 15. The very next play was a slant for a touchdown. Call him on through. Easy pass. The defense has done all they can. And Texas A&M just chokes on their own potential. Again, not surprised. Alabama's going to be really good this year. This is one of the best Alabama teams we'll ever see. I'm serious. Last year was a really weird year. They had a lot of freshmen on the defensive side of the ball, and Tua got injured. Mac Jones was, he wasn't used to being the starter. Mac Jones, I think he's a pretty solid quarterback, but when you surround him with all these pieces, I mean, really any quarterback can do well to a certain extent, unless you're absolute garbage. So, Alabama, they're going to be a legit team. Is there really any other game that I should talk about? I mean, Navy beat Abilene Christian 55-23. Just kidding. I know none of you care about that game. Again, my Irish weren't playing this weekend, so what's the point in even watching, really? Yeah, the Irish do have the largest winning streak in the nation. Whoa! Yep, 8 games, baby. We have the longest winning streak in the nation. I don't know why I said largest. Yeah. And its second is Tennessee. So, you can go figure that one out. But, yeah. Oh, I guess Tennessee won. Yeah. Again, really not too many good games. I'll be back here tonight, though, when either Auburn or Georgia loses. And I'm going to be laughing my butt off at the loser. On one side, you got a team that has the best defense in the country, can't get a first down. That's Georgia. And then, again, a kid named Bo Nix, who is super, super overhyped. And he's surrounded by a lot of good talent, and he gets praised for it. So, we'll see. We'll see who the winner is tonight. And the loser, well, good luck.